नमस्कार दोस्तों, मैं हूं अनिरुद्ध, आप सभी का सिविल गुरुजी और स्वैग से स्वागत है आप सभी का मेरे चैनल में। कैसे आप लोग? होप ऑल ऑफ यू आर सेफ। सो इन टुडेज सेशन एक्चुअली आई एम गोइंग टू टॉक अबाउट द CCMT 2022 all details in this single video. So make sure you subscribe to my channel. जल्दी से जल्दी 12,000 सब्सक्राइबर पूरा कर दीजिए और भी बहुत सारे माइलस्टोन्स हमको आगे जाके पूरा करना है। तो जल्दी जल्दी सर आप लोग अपना प्यार बढ़ाते रहिए and please definitely do subscribe to this channel. And one thing, this is a video which is going to answer all your questions in CCMT 2022, so please don't forget to share this video. So talking about firstly the important dates. So actually the start of the online CCMT registration was to be held on May 4th, but I think ईद की छुट्टी थी या फिर जो भी वजह हो सर, जिसके वजह से भी हो, वो अभी तक शुरू नहीं हुआ। बट मेरे ख्याल से वो कल से शुरू होने वाला है, दैट इज 6 मई या फिर द नेक्स्ट वीक। आइदर इट इज गोइंग टू स्टार्ट फ्रॉम 6th of May और आई थिंक 9th of May, इनके बीच में सर 6 to 9th में से बीच में सर ये शुरू होने जाने वाले हैं। What are the fees, everything I will tell you. लास्ट डेट जो है ऑनलाइन CCMT रजिस्ट्रेशन का, ये MNIT जयपुर द्वारा बेसिकली स्टार्ट किया जाना था बट किसी कारण से नहीं हुआ। लास्ट डेट फॉर ऑनलाइन CCMT रजिस्ट्रेशन, पे फी पेमेंट एंड ऑल दिस थिंग, लास्ट डेट जो है दैट विल बी रिगार्डिंग फर्स्ट वीक ऑफ जुलाई। बट अगेन वो लास्ट डेट वही 2-3 दिन के लिए एक्सटेंड हो जाता है बाद में। बट डेफिनेटली अवॉइड द लास्ट मिनट रश and fill up. Automatic locking of saved choices. Suppose you did not lock any choice, so it will be automatically saved whatever you have last saved actually. First week of July वो ही सर हो जाएगा। After that CCMT round 1 will start actually. I mean when the results will be displayed, just like COAP, the results will be displayed. Publication of round 1 first week of July, it's going to happen. Payment of seat acceptance fee. So the first payment that you are going to do, what are the amount that I will tell you, don't worry. But the point is the first payment that you are going to make is the payment for registration. Some 3,000, 2,000, all these things. I will explain, don't worry. And the second payment that you will, if you have got your desired seat in the round 1 itself, so you will have to pay the seat acceptance fee, which is around 30,000 rupees, I guess. Online document verification by officers of Allotment Institute until 2nd week of July, everything will be over. And then coming to round 2, then around it is going to take place on 3rd week of July. The round 2 allotment will be there. Payment of again seat acceptance fee, when you will accept a fees. Freeze is that, okay sir, I wanted that one, I wanted NIT 3G transportation, I had got it, so lock किया जाए। लॉक करने के लिए 30,000। After that, online document verification of candidates allotted seat for the first time by officers of allotted institute. Last week of July तक ये हो जाएगा। So CCMT round 2022 round 3 is going to start actually from first week of August 2022. The round 3 publication of the results, seat allotment, and after that payment etc. will be on 2nd week, and verification will be done on 3rd week. After that, coming to the last round, there is a special round. स्पेशल राउंड के लिए आपको अलग से फीस भरना है सर। अगर यहाँ पे आपको सीट पसंद का नहीं मिला, then you have to separately register for the special round. Announcement of vacancies at CCMT web portal, it will be given that this much of seats are still vacant in this type of these institutes and this department, so you can apply. Last week of August, start of online registration, special round registration and participation fee payment and online choice filling. Last week of August is the total fee. Now what are the eligibility criteria? You definitely should have a gate score, valid gate score, either of 2020, either of 2021 or 2022, and candidates must fulfill the minimum score requirement in their qualifying degrees from a recognized university. The minimum score required are actually for general, EWS and OBC category. CGPA is 6.5 if the thing is actually I would say measurement is done in your college on the basis of CGPA, then it's 6.5. The percentage, if they are the point of measurement, then it's 60%. For SC, ST, PWD, it's respectively 6 and 55%. And again, if you haven't cleared your final year examination, you are in the final year itself, so basically what you have to do is that you can sit for the registration. Definitely you can sit for CCMT, there is no problem. You have to bring with you, or you have to just calculate, okay, the CGPA till whatever year you are in. Actually, suppose fourth year first semester you are in, so whatever results you have, based on that, what is the average CGPA criteria, that you can put it over there, right? Or average percentage. But don't ever try to convert that. Okay, 6.5, that means 65%. No, 6.5 is 6.5, right? Be careful. And also, as it's written, certain courses at some of the participating institutes might have some special eligibility criteria. For example, I just want to give you some example of the special eligibility criteria. For example, if I talk about NIT Calicut, in some departments only, okay, I'm talking about this thing, that is in NIT Calicut, they were saying that, okay sir, if you are coming to biotechnology department or say computer science department, especially in the biotechnology department, many people like from the life science also they apply it, but there is a must criteria that you have to have mathematics. You must have passed mathematics in the +2 level. Okay, in NIT Durgapur also there is a particular branch, environmental science and technology. So some people, suppose they have biology and all these things in this +2 level, they have skipped this mathematics part somehow, but they won't be allowed on that occasion actually. ऐसे सर कई सारे क्राइटेरिया है बेसिकली. फॉर एग्जांपल इन NIT Jalandhar and NIT Allahabad, I think this is there, that around your 6.5 or 60% and 6 or 55%, all these things are there. Okay, ऐसे कुछ क्राइटेरिया, ऐसा स्पेशल क्राइटेरिया फॉर डिफरेंट ब्रांचेस एक्चुअली आर देयर, दैट सर इस कैटेगरी के लिए इतना मार्क्स, इस कैटेगरी के लिए इतना मार्क्स. ओके, या फिर कई सारे जगह में ये है, ये मैं देख पा रहा था, दैट यू मस्ट हैव मैथमेटिक्स. इस पर काफ़ी ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट चीज़ है कि साइंस बैकग्राउंड तो ऑब्वियसली है, लेकिन मैथमेटिक्स +2 में डेफिनेटली यू मस्ट हैव पास्ड. एक्चुअली मैथमेटिक्स पास के बिना ये नहीं होगा. ऐसे भी काफ़ी सारे क्राइटेरियाज है. Next, talking about the documents required. What are the documents you required actually at the time of reporting at the designated reporting center? What are the documents you need? First of all, print out of the registration form with the lock choices being mentioned. Provisional seat allotment letter in printed form. Printed and self-attested copy of the candidate's gate scorecard. A photo ID proof issued by Government of India. Original birth certificate at class or class 10 board certificate. Original and a copy of the class 12 certificate. Original degree certificate of the graduation if completed graduation. If you haven't completed graduation, then the mark sheet of original mark sheet, don't take Xerox ones. Original mark sheet of each and every semester. Suppose you have totally 7 results of 7 semesters, so you have to keep from first semester to 7th semester totally all these things. Okay, next, caste certificate if applied for the reservations. Actually, certificate for persons with disabilities, PWD के लिए for disabled candidates. OBC, NCL or EWS certificates issued on or after April 1, 2020 only would be acceptable for document verification. In such a case, any admission offered would be provision and subject to the submission of this thing. Seat acceptance fee transaction receipt, जो आपने seat acceptance की fee दिए थे, what is the fees and all this thing, I'm coming to that, but whatever you have paid, you should have that seat acceptance fee. Photograph of the candidate, take at least 6 for safety. 4 तो चाहिए ही होता है मेरे ख्याल से, तो at least take 6 photographs of yours, okay, for safety. Character or conduct certificate from the last institution. Original transfer certificate for the last institution. So basically, character certificate, there is NOC type of certificate that you may get actually, but transfer certificate ये सारे चीजें जो होता है वो बाद में मिलता है. So it's something like that actually is going to happen, that you may take admission. Suppose in case of mine also it happened, since I have cracked it also in the although that was for IITs, but the process was same kind of. Since I was in the final year actually when I had cracked gate, so the interview and all these things happened. So after that, basically I had to take the transfer certificate later, and I've told the college authority of mine that please send me the transfer certificate copy to my hostel address. So they have done the courier and all these things over there, and the transfer certificate reached me over there, and finally then I have submitted that. Okay, over to them. Now the very important question to you, that is your counseling fees. What are the counseling fees? So firstly is the registration fee. Okay, what is this registration fee? The registration fees is actually the non-refundable fee collected for participating in GATE CCMT process. For general EWS as well as OBC is 3000, for SC/ST PW is 2500. I don't get again this particular point. If you are saying EWS, matlab it's economically weaker section, and you are saying you are taking 3000 rupees from him or her, the higher fees, तो फिर EWS कैंडिडेट का मतलब ही क्या है? यहाँ पे तो और हद ही हो गया सर. आप सोचो एक बार, जो EWS जो इकोनॉमिकली वीकर है उससे 30,000 रुपए, और जो EWS नहीं है उससे 10,000 रुपए. तो EWS लिखने का क्या मतलब है फिर? I don't know. I mean, what's going on their head. So seat acceptance fee means basically fee collected when the candidate accepts the seat allotted to him or her. कि जैसे मैं बोल रहा था that okay fine, I have got NIT Surat Kal, whatever, geoinformatics, so I want to go over there, so I will pay 30,000 rupees basically to that person. This is a part of the institute fee which will be later adjusted against the finally allotted institute's admission fee. For example, the admission fee directly for any institute is going to be, say, just giving an example, say 50,000 rupees. Okay, so this 30,000 rupees is already paid, so you have to pay the rest of the 20,000 rupees only during the admission to that particular institute. Okay, so that's a main problem. And again, this for general EWS and OBC, this is for SC/ST and PWD. After that, coming to the special round. Special round, you have to register separately in case you did not get anything in the normal CCMT rounds, your desired things and all this. Non-refundable fee collected for registration special rounds, again 3,000 rupees. Amount for SC/ST PWD 2,000. And special round participation fee, if you get something actually, okay, in the special round, okay, if a candidate has already paid special SAF in regular rounds, that the fee will be adjusted in special round participation fee. Yes, exactly, that will be adjusted. You don't have to pay separately. Okay, fee collected during the registration of special round to be adjusted against the institute fee upon reporting at the allotted institute. Suppose you have got any particular institute at in special round, that is for 40,000 rupees you have to pay again. Suppose earlier you had already got a particular choice कि चलो सर ये ले लेते, but later you had again registered for special round to try your luck and you had got something better, so this 30,000 rupees will be refunded to you. You have to just pay this 40,000 rupees. Okay, this is not 10, this 10,000 rupees, sorry, for this amount for the SC/ST and PWD again. So how the counseling process, I will talk about the FAQs and all this thing, don't worry. Stage 1, CCMT registration, choice filling and choice locking. The first stage, the complete process is entirely online. Eligible candidates are required to register themselves on the CCMT portal by paying the required fees, that is 3,000 or 2,500 respectively. Upon registration, the candidates are required to fill an application form as well as to select their choices of course and institutes, just like COAP. The choices can be edited anytime till the closure of the choice filling date, that is around July. CCMT seat allotment based on the choices selected and merit of the candidate. He or she, it would be allotted a seat, the result of which would be available online and would not be individually delivered to the candidate. आपको वही portal में जाके देखना है. A fee of INR 30,000 would have to be deposited by the candidate for accepting the seat. That yes, I am accepting the seat. Lock किया जाए. Lock this seat for me 30,000. Upon accepting the seat, the candidate can take the printout of his allotment letter. That yes, I am being allotted for this seat, and I will actually go with that allotment letter to the reporting center and the verification. Online CCMT document uploading and submit willingness. The candidate would be required to upload his documents, all the documents that I have already told you, for the verification process. However, the option of document upload would be opened only after payment of the seat acceptance fee. After you will pay 30,000, after the document verification starts. Candidates have certain options regarding their allotment which would be exercised upon reporting to the allotted reporting centers. Okay. Firstly is floating, then sliding, then freezing. Floating is if the candidate wishes to participate in the next counseling round. It's just like in COPE what you have undergone, retain and wait. Here also floating. They wish to be considered in the next round for all of their higher preferred choices. Sliding if they want to be considered for a higher preferred choice within the allotted institute. Okay. Sliding. Floating is if the candidate wish to partake in the next counseling for the seat upgradation. होल्ड करके रख दिया. स्लाइडिंग मतलब जो अभी मिला है उसको हटा दो, नेक्स्ट के लिए सोचो, कुछ मेरे को बेहतर ही चाहिए, अभी जो है वो मैं लीव कर देता हूँ, आई विल गेट समथिंग बेटर. Freezing if the candidate is satisfied with his result and does not want to upgrade. So let me freeze and I am accepting this thing. Online CCM document verification. Documents will be verified by an officer of the allotted institute online. In case of any error, doubt and omissions, a query would be conveyed to the candidate. The candidate would be required to submit supporting documents if needed. Any candidates failing to do so will be treated as non-reported. His allotment seat would be then cancelled. Such candidates would also be unable to participate. An online document verification certificate will be generated upon successful verification. Online admission in the finally allotted institute. After verification of the candidate would be required to pay the remaining fees after deduction of the seat acceptance fees to the institute. After verification, okay, the candidate would be required to pay the remaining fees. Suppose you had paid already 30,000 rupees for the seat accepting and the total institute fees is 50,000. Suppose, example. So you have to pay the remaining 20,000 rupees fees after the document verification, right? The candidates planning to register for special rounds need to pay this fees. This is a special one actually. If you want to register for the special rounds, then you have to pay that extra fees. Suppose 40,000 rupees for the seat accepting and all these things. वो आपको सर extra जो है वो pay करना पड़ेगा. Now some rules are there for GATE CCMT seat allotment. The rules are something like that. Suppose कब सर ये rules applicable होता है? Suppose to break the tie mainly. Suppose two students they are having same score. So which one and who is going to be preferred on that at that occasion, sir? ये क्या हो रहा है? 1 second please. So what I was saying was that actually that is your candidates have a GATE score of 2021 will be given preference over those having scorecard 2022. Suppose one has got 550 in GATE 2021 and the other one has got the same GATE score 550 in GATE 2022. So the person with GATE score of 2021 will be preferred. In the year of GATE score is the same, then preference will be given to that candidate with higher marks out of 100. कभी कभी सर GATE candidates के GATE score लगभग से सेम हो जाता है. Okay. मतलब है कि in the year of if the year of GATE score suppose tie होने के बावजूद भी सेम है, preference will be given to that candidate with higher marks out of 100. जिसका marks are higher. नॉर्मलाइजेशन वगैरह से पहले भी जो उसका मतलब एक्चुअल जो मार्क्स है बेसिकली जिसका हायर है उसको प्रेफरेंस दिया जाएगा. इफ द टाई स्टिल एग्जिस्ट प्रेफरेंस वुड बी गिवन टू द कैंडिडेट्स AIR तो सर दोनों का सेम नहीं हो सकता, किसी का AIR से ज्यादा होगा, किसी का कम होगा. इफ द टाई स्टिल एग्जिस्ट बोथ द कैंडिडेट्स डेट ऑफ बर्थ विल बी कंसिडर्ड. ओल्डर कैंडिडेट विल बी गिवन प्रेफरेंस. अगर मान लो सर सब कुछ सेम है, डेट ऑफ बर्थ सेम होने की चांसेस सर काफी कम चांस है, राइट? सो इफ ऑन दैट ओकेजन सर डेट ऑफ बर्थ भी अगर सेम हो गया तो ऑन दैट ओकेजन जस्ट रैंडम नंबर एक सिलेक्ट करके मतलब बेसिकली लॉटरी जैसे टॉस कर लेते, समथिंग लाइक दैट. नाउ कमिंग टू द frequently asked question, the questions which I found that most of the students are asking. Let me answer those questions one by one, but still in case if you have any other questions you can ask me anytime later. The first thing that is they want to say that is suppose sir I want to suppose appear for the national sport round later. Okay, who can apply for that? there are three types of people who can apply for the spot round. Firstly, candidates who didn't apply for the first 3 rounds. Suppose he got, my score is so low that first 3 round में फालतू में जाने का मतलब नहीं है, हम डायरेक्टली स्पॉट राउंड में जा सकते हैं. ऐसे हो सकता है, बिल्कुल हो सकता है ऐसा. Or suppose candidates who have taken a withdrawal or have not reported to designated reported centers, वो भी सर स्पॉट राउंड में जा सकते हैं. Candidates whose allotted seats got cancelled to some reason, वो भी सर जा सकते हैं. तो आपको सर क्या करना होगा? You have to pay that 42,000 and all these things. Okay, 42,000 rupees for that registration fee will be given actually. Okay, and there is, by the way, no limit. Okay, of apply. Many people say that there is any limit of applying in how many institutes I can apply and all these things. There is no such limit. Okay, and all the final year students are also eligible. Okay, and the CCMT registration fee, by the way, is non-refundable. Okay, whatever is the registration fee, and the seat acceptance fee, in case you are opting for special rounds and all these things, or some other institutes you have already got paid, you are not taking that admission in that particular thing, so that fees will be refunded to you. Okay, और सर एक चीज़ होता है, sometimes the students forget their passwords in the logins and all these things, so they can definitely just like login जैसे वो करते हैं normally, like forgot password and all these things at your registered email ID or mobile number, and OTP will be sent and all these things. You know the process actually, right? And there is one more thing actually, जो कि पेमेंट रिलेटेड काफ़ी सारा डाउट आता है कि सर मैं पेमेंट करने गया सर, बैलेंस डिडक्ट हो गया, तो शुड आई, बट द पेमेंट वाज इन द प्रोसेसिंग एंड समथिंग लाइक दैट, so should I do it right now? So for removing this type of problem, sir, इस तरीके के प्रॉब्लम से बचने के लिए ही बेसिकली हम क्या करते हैं, we register this kind of things actually, कि सर do it as soon as possible. To suppose the last date is 3rd July and you are doing your payment in 2nd July. It's very, very difficult. Registration fees I'm telling you about. After that, this one. Okay. So after that, should you do again payment and all these things? Okay. Yes, payment will be refunded definitely if the balance is deducted, suppose twice. Suppose you have once done, payment is deducted, but it's not deposited, so you have again paid because it's last moment. So you just can send a mail to them at ccmt2022help@mnit.ac.in. ccmt2022help@mnit.ac.in. चलो मैं एक बार लिख ही देता हूँ, ccmt.help, so ccmt2022, sorry, ccmt2022help@ac.in. okay, @MNIT क्या हो रहा है सर, ccmt2022help@mnit.ac.in. here you will have to take the screenshots and all the details. Once all the CCMT entire process ends, then you will get the refund. Okay, remember this thing. And any other things that if you suppose have any other question actually, right, then definitely you can drop your question in the comments down below. So definitely I will try to answer all of them. And by the way guys, definitely do subscribe to my channel, because more sessions either here or on Unacademy channels, wherever, but all the free sessions actually, of CCMT counseling process, the cutoffs and all these things, that how the cutoffs are going to vary, किस तरीके से सर cutoff vary होगा and all this. तो ये सारे जो चीज़ें वो वहाँ पे जो है मतलब vary करने वाला है, ये सारे चीज़ें, right, it's going to vary. So ये मैं चाहता हूँ कि आप लोग इस चैनल को ज़रूर सब्सक्राइब कर ले, और जो टेलीग्राम चैनल है, सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट है टेलीग्राम चैनल पे जाके ज़रूर ज्वाइन कर लो. एंड वन मोर थिंग आई वांट टू से टू ऑल ऑफ यू पीपल, क्योंकि देखो आपका क्लास शुरू होते होते लगभग अगस्त एंड सितंबर हो जाएगा, राइट. So like from May to September, it's a huge time, right? May, June, July, August, September. May, June, July, August. It is 4 months you have. So suppose if you are having a low gate score, okay, and you really want to prepare once again, definitely do prepare with Unacademy by using the code ANR10. Actually, all the details of preparation, fees and everything will be there. You just can check the description of this video. So at least those people who are thinking of preparing, once again, my only point of saying you is that whatever exam you prepare for, AE, JE or GATE or whatever, at least you don't waste this for 5 months. Okay, it's going to be huge. Okay, so take care guys, and in this channel itself I'll be conducting 2-3 more counseling sessions based on cutoff and all these things. That's just like what we have done before COAP as well. Based on your gate score, you will tell me that what are the opportunities that is available for you. 2-3 free sessions will conduct, but after that also, if you want to have a one-on-one discussion with me, you can just DM me on Insta and book a slot at 99 rupees only to know about 3 things. Firstly, the course, the NITs, which NITs you can get, the placement scenario over there, or should you reappear, should you take a drop and all these things. It will be a counseling session properly that you can register your slot by following me on Insta, and after that doing me DM, and I will surely book a slot for you. Okay, so this is the whole scenario, whole process. Okay, bye guys, thank you for being here for so long, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and also follow me on Unacademy app, and also join my Telegram channel. Take care guys, thank you.